Alright, we're back looking at the Genie GX9000 screw drive. It's been quite a while since I've done a video on this, because I haven't really felt like coming and setting it up, but I did figure out a way to get this hooked up in the basement. It is unfortunately running off an extension cord, but oh well. Actually, I also hooked up, brought my 827 LM down here because that light up there broke, and that happens to be where I get all my light for when I'm down here working on this. So I'm controlling it with, so if you can't see, I'm controlling it with this. That's an 892 LT. Yeah, it's fairly bright, but it's better than, it's a fairly bright light. I just kind of bolted it up back there. So anyway, on the Genie, as you can see, I have, sorry if you guys can't hear, there's just a lot of stuff, noise down here. As you can see, I've got quite a few wires here. I've got 2 wires each on 1 and 2, 3 and 4 each have 1, and then there's the 2 wires for the sensors. What did I do this time? Well, I got, as I step on all my stuff, I got my Sears keypad hooked up. I got this new in the box off eBay. Now, the thing with this, okay, first of all, this is one of the very few times I'm using this keypad. That's why. There are, I think it's 13 wires for this. There's 1 for every button, and then there's a common. And I was actually having some troubles getting this set up, because I went to all this trouble of hooking it up. Went in, put code as 1234, tried it out, and nothing. I tried changing the code, still nothing. And I was talking to, it was Garage Door Guy 89 about it. He said that the opener wasn't putting out enough power. Sure enough, I looked, and the opener was only putting out maybe 15 volts of power or something. So what I did is I took this 9-volt battery here. I got it clamped so that the wire actually stays on there. But I took this 9-volt battery, if you put it in series with it, so I have it running from the opener through the battery to this, and then back. This terminal goes back to the opener. Third terminal not used because this would be if you have an opener that you have to push the button twice for the door to close. But yeah, this needs 24 volts. It was from, when was it made? 1982. And that's what a lot of openers put out back then, was 24 volts. So, yeah, that's the thing about that Series keypad. And also, it does still work with my 4-wire control panel with all the functions on it. I didn't think that it originally did, but apparently a wire fell off, so it does. Just get this cover back on, and I will show you that this keypad does indeed work with this Genie. And actually, the code's 7890 because I thought maybe perhaps one of these buttons up here wasn't working. I originally had it as 1234. Anyway, enough talk. You guys are probably itching to hear this run, so here we go. 7, 8, 9, 0. And it does indeed run that Genie. Something's oh, it's this. Yeah, if I had longer wires for this, it wouldn't vibrate as much, but yeah, this does work with the Genie screw drive. 10, 7, 8, 9, 0. So yeah, this opener vibrates so much it knocks these out of line there. Also, I figured out why for this wall control it only controls the light when you switch it up. This wall button is not made for this opener. They have 4-wire wall buttons that that kind of look like the GT90 remotes, where it's got the button for opening and closing and then the small light button and the lock on the top. Yeah, that's not, they're not made for them. This isn't made for those. These are made for, like, the Pro 88 and Pro 98 screwdrivers. The reason that it only does the up is because the one that's made for this opener has a button for the light. So when you push the button, like, it closes the circuit, which triggers the light, and this, sliding the switch to on, closes the circuit, triggering the light. So if I were to hook up one of the wall buttons that's meant for one of these to a Pro 88 screwdriver, for example, pushing the light button on the wall button would just make the light turn off and then back on. So yeah, I just kind of recently found that out. So yep, this wall button does still indeed work. And I have this remote also programmed to it, GT90-4, my favorite remote. Still no battery cover for it, unfortunately. Yeah, so I actually you guys probably know that gray Pro Max remote. Shoot, I forgot to bring it down, but I have that gray Pro Max remote that looks like a GT90-1. Yeah, apparently there's multi-button versions of those remotes. So now that I know that, I'm definitely keeping my eye open for those, because I can't even begin to imagine how rare those are. This remote's rare enough on its own, but if I ever find the 4-button of the gray Pro Max, yeah, definitely getting that. These sensors are not the original ones to this opener. I got these, where did I get these? I think I got these from my uncle, along with tons of other remotes and stuff. It's funny, you can actually hear just a little buzzing noise that they make. Let me put the mic close to it. I don't know if you heard that really, or if you can hear that really, but it does make that little noise. The sensors, obviously, they do work. I'll just open this with the GT90-4 here real quick. And then if I put it down and then I knock one of these out of line, it'll go back up. And then I'll show you the stop with the limit switch as well. Apparently that was a bad spot to set the remote. Alright. Also, I do want to see if I can get that wire off of that limit switch there. Let's see, is this motor getting hot at all? No, it's not that bad. I just want to see if I can get that wire off the limit switch there, so that I can see if I can get the lock on this to work. The reason for the track drive limit switch not working, it has, if I come over here, it has to be grounded to the rail to work. You can see this is metal, and the track drive switch is just plastic, and you know, plastic doesn't ground anything. If I were to put it like that and then do that, it probably would. I don't know, but I'm gonna see if I can. I'm just gonna unplug this quick. Alright, also I'm just gonna unhook this wire here so that it doesn't potentially drain the battery, because I don't know if it will or not. Also, I don't know if putting this 9-volt battery along with it will short out the logic board or not on the opener. So if you want to try doing this, go ahead, but don't get mad at me if you blow something up. Where did my screwdriver go? Oh, it's still here. Alright, I'm just gonna see here if I can just kind of pry this. Oh, apparently that will get that off of there. Yeah, there we go. And then I'll just take the down limit switch wire and plug it in up there, and I'll see if it will work now. Alright, so first of all, I'll start by running it up, and you'll see when I hit this that it won't stop the opener. Doesn't stop it. Gotta hit that. And then if I bring it down and then hit it, then it'll stop. And then the way that this is supposed to work, which hopefully it does, is I'm supposed to keep holding on that. It's going to be hard to do. Keep holding on the down limit switch and then slide the lock over. And now if I try running it, it shouldn't work. Oh, it does. That's wonderful. Down. Alright, that's enough running this thing. Just getting a little warm. Just don't want to overheat this because when this was still up on the door, it didn't take much to overheat it. I think it was just 2 runs. I'll just unplug it for now and get that back on the up limit switch there. Let's see, any other updates? Oh, I fixed my Genie AT85, half of it at least. The reed that it pushed down to make it work was broke, and I just soldered it back together. There you go. It doesn't look good it doesn't look pretty. I'm not good at soldering by any means, but it works now. I do still need to get actually I need more than one 9-volt battery connector because I have quite a few remotes that have their battery terminals that are just completely screwed. So other than that, I think that's really all the updates that I've got right now. So yeah, there's the update on the Genie screwdriver with the Sears keypad hooked up. So also excuse me, also other updates on videos. I have been going back to doing some old videos, and once I'm done with putting out the videos of changing out the doors, or the door at my cabin, I'm going to be out of old videos, and then I'm just going to be kind of out of videos in general when I get to that point. So once I run out of old videos, I'm just really, I don't think I'd post anything unless there's something any of you guys would want to see, because I don't want to, I just don't feel like coming up with new video ideas every week. So alright, I've been talking way too long. You guys are probably getting tired of me, so I'll just head off here. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video.